Hi everyone, this is Wasim and welcome to Tech Voila. And today we have with us the OnePlus 5. I've been having the OnePlus 5 for about 6 months now, and I must say it's an incredible phone. Great features, great camera, great battery, and the dash charging, it's an addition. It's brilliant for the price, I must say, but it has its side of cons as well. So let's get into detail. Now coming to the spec sheet, sporting with an amazing Snapdragon 835, the latest one actually, and with an option of the 6GB RAM or the 8GB RAM, I must say this guy gives a punch of strength. With a screen size of 5.5 inch and a display of 1080p, an AMOLED display I must say, but it's not Quad HD that we are receiving for the OnePlus 5. You can tell that mainly because of the price point that they're selling it for. One very nice feature, I must say, that the OnePlus 5 supports NFC, and the antenna bands are really covered well, but it kind of looks similar to the iPhone 7 in a way, but it's a unique design given by OnePlus 5. One of the major drawbacks that we've seen in many smartphones, let it be this year or last year, is the battery capacity or the battery duration. And I must say OnePlus 5 have done a good job sporting a 3300 mAh battery. That's not the best part. It's the dash charging facility that makes it really impressive. Charging at about 60% in about 32 minutes. That's an impressive timing, I must say. Coming to the next aspect of the phone, that is the camera. The OnePlus 5 has a dual lens camera first off, sporting a 20 megapixel camera plus a 16 megapixel camera and a selfie camera of 16 megapixel. It takes decent shots, not amazing shots I must say. It's still on the process of getting something great. The processing seems to be a bit slow sometimes, especially when you take the depth effect, but it sometimes turns out good, I must say. And when you talk about the panorama, stitching sometimes is kind of slow, not the stitching that you see in the iPhone. Not promoting iPhone over here or anything, but just saying that they could improve that stitching. Overall, decent flash, decent camera, decent selfies. Everything seems to be above average for the price that you're paying for. Continuing with the camera, the video seems to be doing really good. Supports 4K, which is an incredible stuff. 1080p 60 frames per second, that also seems to do well. It's got lots of clarity in it. Time-lapse, I must say, records in 1080p, which is a feature that you don't see in many phones. And the slow motion, though, it's a bit blurry. It's alright, 720p. You can see over here that the hat being shown, it's nice, but it's only playable in 720p, which is kind of a disappointment, I must say. One of the lovely features about this phone is the fingerprint and how fast it is. 0.2 seconds, situated in the front of the phone. You just need to place the finger on the phone and it's open. It's incredible. It's ridiculously fast. As in, I think it's the fastest so far that I've seen in any phone. Coming to the speaker now, they're situated in the bottom of the phone. It's only one front facing speaker, and they sound pretty loud, I must say, but not enough bass into it. They're pretty alright. I was expecting something more of a surround speaker, but they didn't disappoint with the loudness at least. Recently, OnePlus 5 had an update for the Oreo version of Android, and it's seamlessly really fluid. OnePlus 5 sporting 6GB or 8GB of RAM. It's just really fluid, I must say. You can switch between apps, you can do multitasking, everything is possible. Coming to the summary of this phone, pros and cons. Pros, I must say, it's cheap. It's got a really good camera, kind of good speakers, I must say. The display is good, and best off is the dash charging, and the performance-wise, Snapdragon 835 gives a whole lot of a punch. Coming to the cons, doesn't support a bezel-less display or anything like that. The new OnePlus 5T features a more vivid display, and The display seems to be only restricted to the 1080p. The price is a bit low for this phone, but I must say that we were expecting some sort of a 4K display if it was possible, or the QHD display that's supported in the Samsung phones nowadays. This is Wasim signing off from TechWila. You guys have a nice day.